Tuesday. I am sitting in horrendous traffic. I'm gonna be like over 20 minutes late to work because something is going on. I think there's a massive accident. So that's not a fun way to start my morning, but I guess the people who were in the accident are having a way worse morning than I am, so hope everybody's okay. But that's what it seems like this traffic is for, because this is not just normal everyday traffic. So anyway, I wanted to talk about a situation that happened last night. Not even like a situation, but just something that, oh, let's see, crash 5 miles ahead. That's why. Okie dokie. But so over the weekend, Tim and I were really busy. I've been picking up some side jobs, with like babysitting. Tim's been getting our side business of like handyman work, kind of back up and running. And, he also had to help one of our neighbors like all day Saturday. So between me working, him working, not being at the house, our grocery shopping just did not get done. And that's a dangerous thing, because when we don't have groceries, you know, we kind of, one, we spend money because we get food elsewhere. And two, it leaves it easier for us to just kind of, you know, grab whatever is convenient. And usually those convenient foods aren't the best for you. So yesterday, Sunday, I needed to get leggings, and we needed to go find my husband a suit for my sister's wedding coming up. And we spent all day trying to find him a suit. We found one that was beautiful, but it was $200 just for the jacket. And we were like, yeah, definitely can't and won't do that right now. So we bounced around from store to store to store. By the time we were done, it was so late, that both of us were like, there's no way we're going to do full grocery shopping right now. So we had to go pick up his medicine from Publix anyway. So we just picked up a few things, which ended up costing us like over $60 anyways. But we both picked up like salads for, you know, Monday's lunch, a few things for him for breakfast, a few little snacks for throughout the day. And then we already had pasta at home that we were gonna make for last night's dinner. And I was like, okay, tomorrow while I'm at work, I'll just get my grocery shopping done on the app, and then we'll go pick it up later. Well, yesterday came and went, and we never picked anything up. And then we had to go pick up a part from a supply house, for a job that my husband is going to be doing. And luckily, right across the street, there was a Walmart, like a Walmart Supercenter, whereas that's where we do most of our shopping. So I was like, you know what? Let's just run inside, gather a few things that we could use for the next like few days, and then I'll do our big grocery shopping. And while we were in there, you know, we were just kind of like picking, you know, things, and I was like, you know, let's just get the bare minimum for this week. Let's get 4 easy dinners, what you need for lunch, what I need for lunch, and just get out of here, because it was so busy, even though it was like after 9 o'clock at night. And yeah, so we just gathered, you know, a few things that we needed. Still was like $70 something. And normally our weekly grocery shopping is anywhere between, I would say, like $110 to $155, which is insane, because for the same exact things, I mean, I get the same exact things, every single time I shop. Like, I have for years. Not a lot changes. Like, we don't change it up or try new recipes like super often. You know, some weeks it's higher than others if we need like household things like detergent, toilet paper, you know, like all of that type of stuff. But usually, or a few years ago I should say, it was around maybe $80, you know, for the week for our food. And now it's like 150, so that just like kills my heart. But anyway, we gathered all of our stuff, checked out, went to the car, realized we had a low tire pressure light. So obviously Tim wanted to take care of that, so we went to a gas station close by. Of course, that gas station, their pump was broken. So we had to find another gas station, and at this point, it was like, I don't know, excuse me by the way, close to 10, and we still had like a 30-minute drive home. And in that instant, I was like, okay, these are the times that I miss being able to just go to McDonald's or Taco Bell or Burger King, you know, because yes, we had food at home. Yes, we just got food from Walmart. But we were going to be home so late that we had to put all the groceries away. And then we had to pack our lunches for the next day. Then we would have to make the pasta for, you know, that night's dinner. And I was like, by the time we get in bed, it's going to be like after 11:30. And if you can't tell by all the yawning, that's exactly what happened. But I was saying to Tim that it's like, these are the times where it sucks that we can't just grab easy food. Like, we can't just grab what's convenient. Because unfortunately, the only things that are convenient at that time are McDonald's or Taco Bell or Burger King or Wendy's or something that is not good. You know, I haven't been perfect on my journey. I don't think there's such thing as perfection. I've had chocolate, I've had sweets, I've had, you know, the barbecue food that my husband makes, I've had cupcakes, I've had ice cream. But the one thing I have not had is like true deep fried food. Like, McDonald's, like French fries, or like, you know, fried chicken, or just something really greasy and like not good. Like, I haven't had that. I haven't had McDonald's in almost 9 months. Like, and I don't want to just because it's convenient. But like, if this was before our medicine, before we've lost our weight, before whatever, it wouldn't even have been a second thought. We would have went to McDonald's. We both would have I would have gotten the Big Mac with a large fry, a large fruit punch, and a M&M McFlurry. And Tim would have gotten a double, no, not a Big Mac. What am I talking about? I've never had a Big Mac. I can't even remember the food. What is it called? Not a McDouble. Quarter pounder. I would have gotten a quarter pounder. Tim would have gotten a double quarter pounder. Both would have gotten large fries, large drinks, and some sort of treat. And then we would have eaten it. We would have enjoyed it while we were eating it because it's delicious. But then we would have felt horrendous afterwards, like every single other time. And it just sucks because, like, but it's convenient. and it's easy, and sometimes you are tired, and sometimes you are, you know, not in the mood or don't have the bandwidth or, ooh, oh my, okay, well, now I see what has happened. Wow. Huh. That had to have been at least 10 cars. At least 10 cars. Ooh, it didn't look like anybody was hurt though. But oh man, okay, well, that's sad. Anyway, sorry, squirrel. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is, last night was one of those nights where we didn't prepare properly and it bit us in the ass. And it just made me realize that, like, not being prepared isn't an option for us anymore, because we can't do things like just stop off at McDonald's and get food, because one, I think that would be triggering for me, and two, we know how it made us feel in the past, and I refuse to feel that way again because of food. Like, I truly honestly think that if I ate something like that, like greasy, like McDonald's, or at least like what I used to get from McDonald's, you know, I don't know if like a small fry and a chicken sandwich would make me feel deathly ill like it used to, but I know that my normal order, I truly think I would physically get sick. Like, I think one way or another, I think I would get sick, because I don't think my body can handle that anymore, which is good. Well, to be honest, I don't think it ever could actually handle it, but I did it anyway to myself. But now that I know what it feels like to not feel that way because of food, to not instantly feel bloated and sluggish and run to the bathroom and sweating and heart racing, like, I'm not doing that shit. So it just like really brought up some like, ugh. But it would just be so easy. It would be so easy if we could just go to McDonald's really quick and get something and then go home and eat it and then go right to bed, instead of having to go home and make food and whatever. And like, I miss the convenience of that type of food, but I don't miss the actual food, if that makes sense. Yeah. Do you guys ever feel that way? Do you miss the, like, oh, this is super simple, like maybe just this one time, if it's only one time? Like, that's kind of what I was like silently saying that to myself a little bit, like, well, if it's only once, and like maybe if we just get, you know, like a single burger instead of like the quarter pounder, or like, you know, I was trying to like make it, I was trying to make it sound like, you know, convince myself that it would be okay. I'm very glad that that didn't work, and that was only like a half of a split second thought, just because I was so tired and I didn't want to go home and cook, but we did it anyway. And that's such a, like, that's another big behavior change that I've realized. And I will say, I haven't taken my shot in a week, and that was because I was so insanely sick last week, like with the cold, which I'm still getting over. I'm sorry, I'm still kind of sniffly, but I didn't take my shot because I was just like down for the count, in bed, didn't feel like stabbing myself in the stomach. And so today is exactly a week since I took my last shot. Don't worry, I'm gonna take mine today or tonight. But even without, like, you know, the dose in my system for the week, I still was able to make that decision of, no, we're not doing that. We're not going to McDonald's. You're gonna go home. You should have planned better. This is your fault. And it is wholeheartedly my fault. This week's menu isn't gonna be anything, you know, super healthy, fantastic. It's just gonna be simple. I'm literally today, or yesterday, I had that salad that I mentioned that we bought on Sunday night, which actually was really freaking good. And in the mornings, I'm just having eggs and I'm mixing in cottage cheese because it makes it creamy. It's actually really, really, really good. It's the first time I've done it. I've heard a lot of people do that, but it's the first time that I've done it, and it's really freaking good. Super delicious. I recommend giving it a try. So that's what I'm gonna have for breakfast this week: 2 eggs and probably half a cup or so cottage cheese. You mix that in while you're cooking it. So good. And then I'm gonna have a turkey sandwich. Just cheese, turkey, wheat bread, and tomato. That's gonna be my lunch. And then I brought P3s as my snack, and an apple for my snack. And then for dinners, we bought personal sized pizzas, which we have like once a week. That's our little like kind of like treat. We usually have it on Sundays, but I bought it because that's, you know, also quick and easy. So personal pizzas and salad one night. Another night we have leftover chicken breast, so we're gonna do barbecue chicken breast with sweet potatoes. And then I bought some breaded chicken, breaded Parmesan chicken from Walmart last night that we'll have with some asparagus. And then Friday night we'll have to, you know, figure it out, but that's fine because I'll probably definitely do my grocery planning for the week, probably on Friday, so for the following week. So yeah, that's our plan. That's what we got. We got some like milk and a few other little things. Like my husband got his normal stuff because his stuff is easy for the week. But yeah, being prepared is the way to stay successful, in my opinion. Like, as prepared as you possibly can. And it just proves that when you are not prepared, like for instance, last night, like I stepped on the scale yesterday and I was like 219 point, what did I say, 0.6, I think I was. And then we didn't eat. And we had pasta, which is kind of heavy, even though it was protein pasta. You know, we didn't eat until 11 o'clock basically, and I stepped on the scale this morning and I was 221 point something. So like, it just goes to show being prepared is very important, because, you know, I literally ate and then immediately went to bed, so that all of that's just sitting in my stomach. So kicking myself a little bit for that, but I am proud of myself that I didn't let convenience win over my health. Kind of ranty video all over the place, but that was my main point, is that I last night was forced with, or, you know, presented with a choice of convenience or picking my, you know, health, I guess, over being, you know, inconvenienced for a little bit. So yeah, that's that. I hope everybody has a great Tuesday. I am going to get some walking in today. I've been doing, you know, walking almost every day, but not anything like crazy, but it feels good. The air is nice. We're in that weird part of the season where it's cold in the morning and then, you know, 75, 76 degrees in the afternoon. So haven't really known exactly what to wear recently. Not that I have many choices because my clothes all don't fit me currently. Not complaining, because they don't fit me in the good way because they're too big instead of being too small. But yeah, hope everybody has a good Tuesday, and I'll see you on Wednesday morning.